Sweden invests big in Nigeria as Vice President Shettima secures multi-million-dollar deals.
Once we harness the potentials of the youth, once we give them hope, there is hope for a better tomorrow.
Senate urges emergency bridge repairs nationwide.
The contingency funds domiciled in the Federal Ministry of Work to cater for the immediate repair of the Zungori Bridge.
First Lady Oluremi Tinubu visits Maiduguri, pledges 25 million naira to support flood-affected women.
We work with Her Excellency to let us know all the items we bring, and we are here to donate to the government.
And then good morning, Nigeria. Today, we shall focus on improving mental health well-being.
Nigeria's mental health landscape has changed dramatically over the years. Now, for decades, we relied on outdated laws dating back to 1916, but in January 2023, that all changed.
Absolutely, Victor. The former President Muhammadu Buhari signed the Mental Health and Substance Abuse Bill into law. Now, this new legislation aims to reshape mental health care in Nigeria, protecting the rights of those with mental health challenges and creating a commission to oversee mental health services.
But what exactly are the goals of this new mental health policy, Henry?
Victor, let me just quickly let you know that these 5 objectives include developing and implementing robust mental health plans, promoting humane care and rehabilitation, ensuring accessible and culturally sensitive mental health services, leading the agenda for mental health research, as well as coordinating a unified response to mental health challenges across sectors.
And leading the charge is Dr. Ojo Tunde Mercy Ferguson, a global mental health expert guiding the National Health Program aiming for a healthier Nigeria.
Now, despite these strides, we're still facing some tough challenges like inadequate funding, not enough mental health professionals, and deep-seated cultural stigma, of course. And today, we shall be taking a look at Nigeria's mental health issues as the health budget remains under 15% with only 350 psychiatrists for over 200 million people.
Indeed, and to change this, the government needs to boost funding, invest in infrastructure, and raise awareness to fight stigma, integrating mental health into primary care and supporting community-based services will be crucial.
Today on Good Morning Nigeria, we delve into these issues. We would explore the progress, the hurdles, and what's next for mental health in Nigeria.
So we urge you to stay tuned as we bring insights from experts, policymakers, and community leaders. On this critical topic, I am Victor Azo, and this is Good Morning Nigeria. Let's get you started.
All right, I'm Henry John. Welcome you to the program. We're reaching you live on the network service of the NTA, and we're right here at our headquarters in Abuja. In the course of the program, we'll bring you newspaper review. Chukudi Okoli Ogbaja will join us, of course, and would see what is trending in the papers this morning. But for now, let's see the news. Musa Abubakar is our guide. Musa, good morning to you.
Good morning. Well, here's the news. Foreign investment drive of the Tinubu administration got another significant boost as several investors from Sweden committed to invest millions of dollars in Nigeria's digital economy, health, and other critical sectors. This is coming as Vice President Kashim Shettima engages in bilateral talks with major investors in Sweden.
And will consume all of us. Once we harness the potentials of the youth, once we give them hope for a better tomorrow, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, there is hope for a better tomorrow.
Senate wants the federal government to use emergency funds for immediate repair of all bridges across the country. This was in response to a motion from Senator Sani Musa on the collapse of the Zungero Bridge along the Mina-Zungero-Tigina Road, which he said has forced diversion to old bridge originally designed for railway.
Utilize the contingency funds domiciled in the Federal Ministry of Works or funds domiciled in the service livelihoods to cater for the immediate repairs of the Zungero Bridge and all other bridges that are in this state of disrepair.
Now, in a bid to strengthen oversight of federal procurement policies and procedures, the House of Representatives has passed a resolution calling for an increase in the budgetary allocation for the Bureau of Public Procurement. This decision is aimed at enhancing the Bureau's capacity to monitor procurement processes across over 800 government ministries, departments, and agencies nationwide.
Ministry of Budget Economic Planning to review the budgetary allocation for the Bureau of Public Procurement in line with current realities.
This motion is referred to the Committees on Public Procurement, Appropriation and National Planning for further legislative action.
More than 800,000 doses of R21 malaria vaccine has been donated by Gavi Alliance and partners to reduce the burden of malaria in Nigeria. The Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Professor Ali Pate, during the presentation of the vaccines at the National Strategic Cold Store, Abuja, gave assurance of their safety and efficacy.
The child against malaria, they'll take advantage of that. State government will also step up and find ways within the increasing revenues that they have, how they can complement federal government in terms of co-financing.
First Lady visits Maiduguri. Oluremi Tinubu was in Maiduguri for a one-day visit during which she presented renewed hope initiative support to women affected by flood disaster. The First Lady, during the visit, announced plans to support women whose means of livelihood were affected by the flood with additional 250 million naira.
That for all the women in Nigeria, we just only took 1,000. But we will work again with the First Lady of Borno.
You have done enough. And I'm saying that there's no need. You're well represented here. Everybody was in Maiduguri.
Those are the highlights of the news at this time. Good Morning Nigeria continues with Ari and Victor after the commercial break. Please don't go away.